loving this estuary system. Bloody awesome. A bit of a fish on sunset, catching nothing. And yes, I'm gonna say it, fellas. I'm gonna say it. They don't call it catching, they call it fishing. But how spectacular is this? Really, one of my favourite spots. Bloody awesome. There you go, you can see Mojo in the distance, I hope, and quite a few other boats. There's a couple little tinnies floating around, so you can get here via Gladstone, I think, along a bit of a stretch. Beautiful, beautiful spot. Coconut trees everywhere. I'm sure I could find some coconuts if I could be bothered, but not really a novelty. I've lived in the Torres Strait. We had like 10 coconut trees in our backyard, and I lived on the beach in a house, so that was nice. But check out that, absolutely spectacular. And only one other person has walked the beach today. It's close to midday. Here's someone's campground in Cape York. You'd find this every now and then, like a sort of a table or a bench and a few little bits and bobs, and probably out behind those trees are probably some chairs and whatnot. There's a floor cloth over there. Those kayaks are from the catamaran that John and Marilyn, I think. And up on the tree there's a sign that says Crusty something or other. Have a quick look. Didn't bring thongs and there's prickles everywhere here. There you go, 1962 to 1922. Rip Crusty. Dare say it was Krusty's favourite campground. National Park sign. I believe there's a walkway up here to go to the lighthouse or something like that. That's sign's not telling us anything except to not be turds. Here we have Mini Mojo with my high-tech security system, a bit of a hook on a rope, and a little Yamaha. Crystal clear water in this creek, absolutely spectacular. A few little fish swimming around. I caught a big mother-in-law fish off the back of the boat about an hour ago, but I won't resort to eating those until all the steaks are finished. Anyway, I'm going to take the Mini Mojo out to that point, see what's around the corner. Of course I know, but I want to go on this little beach out there and have a little fish. Well, the tide is just about turning. In fact, I think it's probably just starting to run out. Another spot of paradise, the mouth of this creek, people camping, top spot, coconut trees everywhere, super natural, and there are fish swimming around all these little rocks, rock bommies everywhere, water's lovely, spectacular. Mini Mojo's starting to float away. Here we go, bit of low tide. Look, I really should be getting out the foil board and making use of those sandbanks, but it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon and probably legs it's a bit cold. I turned into so I'm going for a bit of a walk instead. The place is super pretty. There's a bit of a pathway up there apparently, with a few unique signposts. Anyway, I will start my walk and I'll be going up that way. Just thought I'd stop and point out the difference between tides. So down in the Big Smoke, southeast Queensland, tides are, I don't know, a metre or whatever. But have a look at this. I'm standing on the high tide line, and that's where the water, comes up to. And look at how far down the beach it is. It's like almost a 3 metre tide. My God, that's a long way down, I guess. Through the swamp and into the jungle. All I know is it's in that direction. Okay, so this is the signpost apparently through the swamp, but I'm also seeing other people's footsteps, so at least it's more than just pig tracks. All right, I'm on the right direction finally. Got a bit sidetracked. Let's keep going. Hey, Brandon. Yeah, I just walked along the track and met Paul and Nicole, lovely couple from Harvey Bay on a 45-foot Beneteau, I think. And I also met the fella anchored behind me. He's on a 50-foot Beneteau. Lovely boats. They sort of make my boat look more like a bathtub than a yacht. But I love my mojo though. For one person, it's perfect. But it can also cater for my family or friends, you know, in the sheltered waters. So I love my boat, but I also am impressed with other people's boats as well. And I thought I'd also put it out to Michael, Woody, Keith in the bigger, it's kind of like a Riviera but American. Man, that is the most lush boat I've ever been on my whole life. It was insane. Well done, Michael. You've put a lot of hard work into that, but boy, oh boy, you could show that off in any boat show, no dramas at all. I think it had like 3 bedrooms, en suites, walk-in wardrobes, full decked out kitchen, all open. You could do star jumps in every room sort of thing. Amazing. But now Paul and Nicole said that little sign where somebody had put down tours $20 per person, I thought it was a joke, but it's for real. The aqueduct comes through here, you jump on for 20 bucks, you go for a tour. Obviously they're not doing it today because it's Sunday, but might give them a buzz tomorrow and jump on that tour because that sounds pretty cool. All right, the uphill. Alrighty. Just had to stop and point out these spider webs. The spiders turn into a funnel, and man, they're everywhere on these trees, but pretty awesome, really. Okay, National Park signs, and I think we'll start heading over this way by the looks of it. Turn left or right, and the left track, it's pretty much non-existent. Yeah, maybe, yeah. So, won't be going to Pancake Creek, 1.5 k's. Aircraft Beach, here we come. you ever felt like this? Strange things happen as you're going round the twist. Okay, well, it's time for cool boat bits. And look, on the boat, your cleanliness is pretty important. And when it gets cold, you sort of can, you know, let it go astray a little bit, miss a shower. But it's starting to get a bit cool, so I ripped out the heater, the water pump heater, and I've had my first hot camp shower. So when it gets too cold to have a cold one, I convert to the heat. So the first step is on my boat, I have an external shower, you know, like a cold water tap, I guess all it is, and that's what I usually use, and soap up and all that sort of stuff, and outside. But with the hot water tank, I have filled up a bucket. I only used about half a bucket, and of cold water from my water tank, fresh water. I put the intake little thing in, that sucks up the water. It's got like just an electric engine, little water pump, and feeds it into this, which has a gas bottle at the back, the temperature dial on, start, that sort of stuff, and then it comes out as so. And you can set the temperature. It probably is not showing up so well there, but you set the temperature like 30 degrees or whatever you want, and away you go. And so you can hear it starting, and it's just lit, so you can hear the flame inside, and there's a flame dial on it, and the water's pumping out, and it's really quite warm. You can set this temperature to be, you can set the temperature to be scalding hot, like you know, like boiling, I guess. So it is quite dangerous, I think, if you're just letting kids have a go. So you know, when I have kids on board, we'll be very carefully supervising this control unit. Their parents will anyway, and you know, to make sure this safety is paramount. I have it outside because I'm a bit paranoid about having gas inside. However, on the super duper cold mornings that are yet to come, I guess it's built to the size where I could put it in the toilet, which has a shower. It's built to have a shower. It's got a pump at the bottom, pumps water out, back out. So I could put it in there on those super cold ones, but you know, I just harden up a little bit, have it outside in the cool breeze. It's lovely and warm. Come back inside, throw my clothes on, I'm good to go again. Anyway, one of my cool boat bits that bought this from Anaconda, and I don't even know what it's called. Oh, here we go. Companion Aqua Heat Shower. Yeah, my cool boat bit. Cruising along in the little dinghy. How good's this shoreline? Crystal clear water. Got a pet goanna. G'day, Anna.